I started out with costume design when I was in middle school, thanks to like movies and sci-fi and that kind of stuff. And then I kind of gravitated towards vintage and thrifting and started sewing my own clothing. And then I started making and upcycling pieces for photography and photo shoots. So I kind of gravitated towards that and did portrait work. So I've never done actual fashion photography before. So I just take vintage pieces and mainly upcycle them. And that's kind of what fashion is, just kind of expressing yourself and recycling pieces into something cooler. It's impacted me because it kind of got me into photography a little bit. I started out with seeing Twiggy, a lot of her portraits in the black and white, so I got into film photography first, and that's what I started out with. I started out with a Minolta camera, which is a really old film camera, and then I gravitated towards digital photography, and I do a lot of portrait work now. And I do a lot of outside portraits because I don't have a studio right now because I'm still a student at Ivy Tech. But it's impacted me because it pushes me to be creative in that aspect and to try out new things. And I see something and I'm like, hey, I can recreate that, or let's try to put my own spin on it and try that out with different lighting styles, or hey, I could probably light this a little bit better than what the picture shows, or recreate this because, you know, this style of clothing should be lighted this way instead of what they did here. And it's pushed me technically as well as what I've learned in school. I got the opportunity to come here for this through my graphic design professor through a totally different campus. Through Ivy Tech, since everything's online right now due to COVID. And she was like, hey, we're looking for a couple of photographers to go up and take behind the scenes pictures and to kind of intern and follow around everybody. You should go. And I was like, cool, let's go do this opportunity. And I was like, sure, let's go do it. I'm really looking forward to expanding my portfolio and just kind of like get my name out there, and really looking for more opportunities.